Hey there Libra, thank you so much for joining me. This is your reading for the rest of 2025. I know I'm a little bit late, I'm filming this now in February, but I thought, better late than never. We've still got 10 whole months left of the year, 10 very interesting months I think we're in for. So I thought it was worthwhile me doing you a reading. So I thought we'd do it the same format roughly as our usual monthly readings, and we'll have some cards for our general theme, our general energy of the year. So I've got these lovely Light Seer tarot cards, as usual, my favourite of the moment. I can't stop using them. So I'll pick 5 of these for you. One's just flown out already. 5 cards for our general focus, general theme energy of 2025 for you, Libra. We'll see what's going to be happening as we move through the year. Okay, right, that'll do. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles to kick off with. She's jumped out already. And we have got the Star. We've got the Judgment card. Lots of judgment energy throughout this year. Lots of changes, I think, rebirths, new beginnings for a lot of people. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Justice card. That's another one that seems to be coming up in everybody's readings as well. So, the energy of 2025 for you, Libra. Queen of Pentacles. She's the richest queen in the pack. She is quietly confident. She makes very smart financial moves. And I like the way here that the pentacle is more of a side note for her. So it's, money and drawing the things that she wants towards her aren't her main focus, but she does it naturally. She does it with ease because she's in alignment with herself, with what she wants out of life. She's vibrating at a very high frequency. And so I think for you this year, you're going to spend some time, hopefully, in that high frequency. You're going to be drawing all the lovely positive things towards you because hopefully you are feeling in more in alignment with who you are, with what you want out of life. And you're sort of on your way, on your journey towards that your place of destiny, the place that you want to end up. You're actively working towards that. And I think because of that, you are drawing all the things that you want and need, whether that is obviously being a pentacle, health, wealth, stuff, relationships, love, home, whatever area of life that is. You're drawing those things that you need towards you. We've also got the Star energy, and the Star is a card of healing. It's a card of faith, of hope, of bringing your dreams down to earth. So, it's a really lovely positive card. So all of the above, you're in this lovely energy of hope and faith that anything's possible. And when we're in that energy, again, when we're in that frequency, we're in alignment with what we are looking to achieve in life, we're open to attracting the things that we want. And so by having the hope, having the faith, being open to receiving, you're then more likely to achieve your dreams and to be in a space where you are feeling a lot more positive, and you're experiencing the things that come with natural healing. So we've got the Judgment card next, and the Judgment card is all about rebirth. It's about having being, should I say, not having, you changing from one way of being to another way of being. The way that you're showing up in the world. And I think for a lot of people, there's huge big shifts this year. And I think this is going to be one of those, you're going to be one of those people where you're going to have a shift in who you are, with who you align to, with the people that you're attracting maybe into your life, the things that you're attracting towards you. You're, shifting into a more positive space. Then we've got the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is carrying a burden, carrying a heavy load. And I always think the Ten of Wands it's of our choice. So it's not a burden that's been put upon us, it's something that we've chosen for ourselves. Because with the Ten of Wands, generally, you know, we're nearing, in the picture, you know, she's nearing home, she's nearly there, she's nearly at the end of her journey. And so, you know, you may well find that you are feeling quite weighed down this year with stuff that's going on. But I think it's probably going to be stuff that you have brought upon yourself. So maybe you're trying to set up a second business while you're at work, and so you've taken on a lot and you're having to juggle a lot. Maybe it is that you're trying to learn. So maybe you're going to university or to college in the evening as well as working. You know, it's something that you have brought upon yourself that is making you feel quite weighed down. But there's going to be a benefit to all of this in the long run. So it's just a case of putting your head down, getting on with it, and putting yourself towards the end and working hard and then reaping the benefits at the end. Then we've got the Justice card. So justice, you know, you're receiving your justice, the things that are due to you. Maybe you've been working really hard, or maybe you've been putting a lot into something, and now it's the time where you're getting your rewards. It may well be that you have been in a legal situation, or you know, you've been waiting for that to figure itself out, and it's going to go in your favour. It could be that you are just trying to bring around balance in your life, and it may well be after that Ten of Wands energy, you know, the feeling weighed down and feeling balanced, you're then, you know, able to before the end of the year, bring back some balance into your life. But there we go. Let's have a little bit of a closer look, and we'll take a look at some recent past energy. And the reason why we're doing this is because we're going to see what's sort of been the catalyst. What energy is going to help you move through 2025, and the things that have happened that has sort of, you know, have brought that about. What energies have, you know, things that have gone on that have then having an influence on what's happening for you moving forward in 2025. I've got one fallen out. It's landed on my knee. Seven of Pentacles, another popular card for the 2025 readings. Seems to be coming out for everybody. Let's have a couple more. We'll have three cards, and then we'll have three clarifiers to help us get a little bit more information. So we've got the Seven of Swords. I'm going to say it again, another popular one that seems to be coming out for everybody. The Six of Wands, that's not a popular one. Then we've got the Six of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands for clarifiers. So, recent past. Seven of Pentacles is all about weighing up whether the work that you've put into something, the time and energy that you've put into something, is it worth it? Are you getting the benefits that you deserve from that hard work? And underneath that, we've got the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups are generally about nostalgia, about how things used to be. So it may well be that you used to receive more, or you used to get more from a situation than you are, or you have been doing, because don't forget this is recent past. And maybe that is causing you, or has caused you, to reflect and to look at the benefits of your hard work. Are things worth it? The effort that you're putting into your health, a relationship, a job, a business, a home. Is it worth it? Are you receiving what you used to receive from the situation? Or is it not quite as good? Maybe this has been the catalyst for you to then move forwards through 2025. So we'll see what else we've got. We've got this Seven of Swords. I always get swords and wands mixed up. I do apologise. Seven of Swords. And now the Seven of Swords is about lying, cheating, stealing, untruths, deceit. And I think it is that. Because generally, for me, it's not necessarily about that. It can also be about creating a plan of action. But I think in this case, it actually is. I think, there's been something that's come up where somebody maybe has not around you within a situation has not been quite as honest as you would have hoped, and then that has been the catalyst to you starting something new, to having a new beginning of some sorts. Ace of Pentacles is all about having the opportunity to start something new, from scratch, something that you can put your time, energy, love into. You can water it, you can nurture it like you would a garden. See this lovely garden at the bottom, and you can begin bringing it into life. So I think some sort of untruth or some sort of deceit or dishonesty in your recent past has been a catalyst for you to then begin putting your energy into something else. That could well tie into this Seven of Pentacles, where you've been reassessing things and figuring out that things maybe aren't the way that they used to be, and because maybe someone's not been quite truthful with you about something, and so now you're choosing to put your time and energy and effort into something else, which is fine. And the thing with the Ace of Pentacles is that you get from it what you put into it. So moving forwards through 2025, oops, excuse me, something's fallen there. Moving forward into 2025, you've obviously got a new project that you are putting your time and energy into. And again, relationships, health, wealth, home, finances, all of those things. It could be one of those. It could be something differently for all of you. But yeah, so that is the energy that you are, the influences that we're moving through into 2025. So we have the Six of Wands energy, and that is one of celebration, you being celebrated for your wins. It is you being recognised, maybe at work, maybe within a relationship, maybe within, related to your health. But you are being noticed, you are being celebrated, and you are moving forwards in a really positive way. You may have been through a tricky situation, been through some hardships and been through some difficulties, but you're moving forwards, onwards, being celebrated for, the hard work that you've put into something. Underneath that, we've got the Two of Wands. And so I think because you've been recognised, because people have noticed how well you've done, and the amazing work that you've been doing in some area or another of your life, you are then able to then make a choice about where to next. And this can very much be job related, work related. It can be hobbies, your passions, the things that make you happy. But you have got the opportunity to make a choice about where to next, where you're going to take this lovely celebratory energy that you've got, this energy where you really celebrated and being recognised for your wins. Where you're going to take it is entirely up to you. The opportunities are all there, and it's up to you what you do with it moving forwards. Right, let's find some current energy. See where you are right now, Libra. Oops. Just looking down at that Queen of Pentacles. I think she's very much been a part of your recent past. I think maybe you have been getting yourself in alignment, not sort of carrying on down the same old path, shaking things up a little bit and getting yourself in a place, where you are feeling more positive, more in alignment with who you want to be, how you want your life to look in the future. And then obviously the star bringing that down to earth. Right, so current energy for Libra. Where is Libra at this moment in time? Okay. We have got the Five of Cups. We have got the Queen of Cups. And we've got the Sun. Lovely, very apt card for today because it is very sunshiny and a little bit warm here in France, may I say. We've got the Knight of Cups as a clarifier. King of Swords. Two of Cups. So current energy. Current energy, I think there's a real feeling of loss of some description at the moment. And when I say loss, there's something that maybe you're not quite contented with, that you perceive to have lost. You see, in the Five of Cups, he's got 5 cups there. 3 of them have fallen over, and he's looking really sad and sorry for himself, and he's just focusing on those 3 cups. What he's not realising, he's got these 2 cups behind him, these 2 cups filled with happiness. The happiness has gone from these other 3. But he's just being quite negative about the whole situation. And this always, for me, is a card of finding gratitude, for taking a step back, for looking at the bigger picture, and for actually realising what you actually have got going for you. Yes, 3 cups may have fallen down over there, but maybe you didn't need the 3 things that were in those cups anymore, because they were in alignment with you. You've got these other 2 cups here with amazing things in them. What are you going to do with them? Those are the things that you need to move forwards into your next phase of life, because we're constantly changing. Things are constantly changing. Our needs, our wants are always changing. Excuse me, my neighbour's pulled up outside on cue. The minute I turn my camera on, happens every time. And so I think it's really important for us to constantly be reevaluating, to take that step back, to look at what we've got and actually think, yeah, I've got this going on over here. I'll put my energy into that, and now we can move forwards with that. And I maybe think that is this 8 of Pentacles energy, because obviously we've had this deceit, sort of this, someone not quite being honest with us, and then we've had this Ace of Pentacles come in, and that we're going to start working on and putting our time and energy into. And I think that's actually representative maybe of this 2 of Cups, that we've got this other thing now we can build on, that we can bring ourselves happiness and contentment and abundance. But we have had to sort of lose something, and maybe it's a little bit, you're struggling to sort of get past that a little bit. Clarifying that, we've got the Knight of Cups, and now the Knight of Cups brings us happiness and contentment. It can also bring us love. But I think, by taking that step back, by finding the positivity in the situation rather than focusing on the negatives and the things that you've not got, I think you can bring yourself some new love, potentially some deeper contentment and happiness. Knights are about moving forwards, and so by looking in those cups, you're helping yourself to move forwards, move that energy forwards, so that you can attract all that lovely happiness and joy and love and contentment towards you. So we've got the Queen of Cups as our next card, and she is really loving, she's really compassionate, she's really kind. And I think that is what we need to take from her. Maybe there is somebody in your life that embodies all of those qualities. That's a big part of your life at the moment. Maybe that's you. But I think, there is a need. I think there's a massive need at the moment for some love and compassion, because there's quite a lot of negativeness around at the moment, and maybe it is that you are needing to have a little bit more kindness and love and compassion for yourself, and to realise that you are moving forward, you are moving onwards, and to maybe not to be overdoing things or to be critical with yourself or harsh with yourself. We've got this King of Swords underneath as a clarifier, and the King of Swords is very knowledgeable, he's very smart. So I actually think that you are very well aware of the fact that you need to have a little bit of love and compassion, and maybe you're sprinkling it around you at the moment, or you're just trying to bring more of it into your life. I know I certainly am trying to. I'm trying to be more compassionate to other people. I'm trying not to be so judgy about people, and just trying to keep my vibration really high. And I think you actually know that that's the smart thing to do at the moment. That King of Swords energy, he's really knowledgeable, he sees things as they are, he sees the clarity, and I think maybe you are feeling that as well at the moment. You're feeling that you either need to open yourself up a little bit more to more love and compassion with others or for yourself. But I do think there's some self-awareness in what's going on in that sort of area of your life at the moment. I think it's a sort of a bit of a focal point at the moment for you, your emotional state and how you're showing up in the world, I want to say. So this Judgment card, I think maybe that this is you making a conscious effort to move from one way of being into another, actually. And we've got the sunshine card has come up next in our current energy, and I think you are going to be or trying to be a little ray of sunshine, actually, going from that maybe that Five of Cups moment where you've maybe not had the gratitude that you've maybe needed to, that you've been a little bit more of a negative energy around you, and then you're sort of going through this process of being consciously aware that you need to sparkle yourself up a little bit. You need to, shine a little bit brighter in a more loving and compassionate way. And I think that you're going through that process, because these sort of cards are showing that process of you figuring that out, and that Judgment card of you being reborn, of moving from that sort of maybe a little bit lower vibrational energy, that more negative energy, looking at the negative side of things, and actively making an effort to be more sunshine, to shine your light, to bring a little bit of warmth and a bit of contentment and happiness and love to the people around you. Because as we know, like the sun, we radiate energy. We can radiate negative energy. I don't know whether you've walked into a room and you've just sort of been taken aback and gone, oh, what's that? And it's like this really weird energy where it feels quite negative and it radiates off certain people. Or you walk into a room and you get hit in the face by this lovely sunshiny, bright light, sparkly energy. It makes a big difference to the people around you if you can lift yourself to a point where you are radiating that lovely sparkly energy. And I think that's what you're trying to work towards at the moment, Libra. Actually, whether you know it or not, or subconsciously or consciously, I think you are trying to find that place of in the sunshine where you are feeling more bright, light, abundant. And again, when you're vibrating at that higher level, then all the lovely things that you want or need in life will naturally gravitate towards you, including people. Because we've got this Two of Cups here, and maybe this is the Two of Cups that was that was still stood up in your Five of Cups earlier on. The Two of Cups is all about finding connection. Sort of that soulmate energy almost. And that's under the sunshine. So it may well be that you are finding new connections, new love connections, new non-intimate love connections, because it doesn't have to be all about having a significant other. It can be a friend, a really good friend that's coming into your life. It could be just a deeper connection with your family members or a family member, work colleague, pet, somebody that you just found a really deep connection with, that's really helping, that's maybe on your sparkly sunshiny level. Somebody new that's come in that's more in alignment with who you are now after you're trying to make this shift. But I do definitely think that somebody is being attracted to you because of your sparkliness, because of the shift in your positivity, and because of the love and compassion and kindness that you're radiating at the moment, Libra. Oh, I'm just taking a shuffle here, so I'm going to do some cards for the next 10 months, so March onwards. And the star has just popped out. So you've got 2 stars there. So your hope, your faith, your dreams coming true are going to be sort of an integral part for you this year. So we've got March, we've got April's just flown out there. That's the Three of Cups. May, the Death card, new beginnings. June, the Knight of Swords. July, the Seven of Cups. August, Page of Wands. September, Nine of Pentacles. October, Ace of Swords. November, Five of Wands, and December, the Emperor. So moving forwards through the rest of this year, taking all this energy with you and starting something new, having the opportunity to go wherever you want because you've got the world in your hands, that two of wand energy, and this new positive way of being that you've sort of got around you at the moment. We're moving that forwards into the rest of the year, and we've got the Star card as our March card. And again, the Star is all about having hope, having faith, trusting in the universe, trusting that you are going to be provided with everything that you need moving onwards. And so I think it's going to be a really quite sparkly month. See all those lovely stars in that Star card, funnily enough, because it's called the Star. But I think March is going to be quite a sparkly month for you. And this, don't forget, this is for you on your personal level, for your little corner of the world. There might be some stuff going on in the outside world, in the collective, but in your little corner, you are sparkling, you are starting to shine your light and spreading that feeling of hope, of faith, of positivity to the people around you. Then we have, in April, we've got the Three of Cups, and that's the card of coming together with your nearest and dearest and celebrating happiness, celebrating contentment, so, consolidating that loving energy. But it's a card of community, a card of coming together. So whether you're going to spend lots of time socialising with your nearest and dearest during April, or you're going to just have lots of occasions where you can celebrate something, have a coffee together, go and have a glass of wine, just get out and be with other people, the people that you care about, in a really upbeat and positive way, with the energy of love in the air. So then we've got May. We've got a new beginning of some sort. Something's ending, and with any good ending, there is a new beginning. So something in May is going to trigger this new start for you in some way, and it's a positive new start because the sun is coming up, a new dawn is upon you. You are starting to do things in a whole different way, a whole new start in some way or another. Quite sure what area of life, I'm not sure. I don't usually do this in these readings, but I'll just get a clarifier, see what we got. Right, I'll have that one. The Hanged Man. So I think this is going to be an internal shift, and this could well be connected to your Judgment card moment, your rebirth. The Hanged Man, seeing things from a completely different perspective. So come May, you are going to have a massive shift in the way that you're seeing the world, the way that you're seeing things, the way that your little corner of the world is looking right now. You are going to really feel this change and have this new beginning related to that shift, an epiphany moment almost, I think. I love that word, epiphany. Anyway, right, so then we go on to June. Knight of Swords, and that's all about forging forwards, seeing things a little bit clearly, feeling more clarity up here, having more of a view of where you need to be going. And really just going for it, because Knights are all about taking action, about moving forwards. And so you really finding that inner clarity, and it's helping you to just push forwards with whatever projects that you've got going on this year. Whether it's you building something with this Ace of Pentacles, but it's like the go card. You're really starting to move forwards with gusto and with passion towards what it is that you're presently working on, or that you're working on in the month of June. So, and that could have been actually given the push by the Death card, by the Hanged Man, by beginning to see things in a whole different way and having a brand new beginning. You see that you're seeing things clearer, and mentally you're seeing things clearer, and you're really running with it. Then we've got this Seven of Cups in our July spot. So in the month of July, for you, it's all about bringing your hopes and dreams down to earth. Really picking one. Maybe you've been a little bit afraid to properly throw yourself behind something. I get it, because, you know, I have a little bit of issues around certain things about just like putting my energy into one thing, because it's if you failed in one way or another in the past in some area of life, and then, you know, it can make you a little bit nervous about really pushing yourself forwards and throwing all your energy into something. But for me, the Seven of Cups is all about that. It's about just picking something and really just chucking your energy at it and really moving forwards with something towards your happinesses and contentment. So the thing also with the Seven of Cups is, you know, it's that fear of not knowing what's in each cup, isn't it? There's all sorts of different things in those cups, but you won't know properly what's in the cup and what it's going to bring until you actually start working with it and start working with that energy and throwing your energy into it. So I think July is all about that. It's about committing to something and just running with it. Hopefully, you know, because of this energy in May and June, you're seeing things in a clearer way. You're having a new beginning, and it's going to make it easier for you to make that choice, and you're going to be able to commit to it more. August, we've got the Page of Wands. Pages can bring messages. They're also just a really bright, light, carefree energy. And being a wand, it can be about your joys, your passions, the things that light your fire. It can be work related. So I think, you know, you could well receive news around your work or your passions, your hobbies, in a positive way. It could just be that you're just moving forwards in a really light, bright, carefree way towards your joys and passions, because in July you've picked a cup and you're starting to put your energy in it. And so this could well be you just moving forwards with that in a really open-hearted, carefree kind of way, and just seeing how things work out and not getting too stressed out about it, not getting dragged down by it, but just seeing how things go, being organic. So nice, bright, summery energy there. So in September, we have got the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is a really lovely card because she's feeling the benefits of all of her hard work. So through the things that you've been going through during the summer, you're starting to really feel the benefits of it. This new start that you're having, the bringing your dreams down to earth, and starting to just move forwards in a really light and bright way, and being more positive and, you know, uplifting and sunshiny. You're starting to feel the energy shifting, and you're starting to reap the rewards of all of that work that you've been putting in. Yeah, she's there. She's got all of her pentacles. It's a really lovely, bright, yellowy, positive card. And I think September is, you know, it is getting near to harvest time, isn't it? It's when everything's, you know, coming to fruition in the garden outside, and in your veg patch, in your, you know, in the fields. Everything's starting to be at its peak time, and I think you are really going to feel that. I think you're going to be in the energy of that. And I think it's going to be a good time for you generally during the month of September. In October, we've got the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords, it brings clarity, it brings new ideas, new inspirations. So I think that's literally going to be what it is for you. Some clarity coming in on something where it's just giving you a new lease of life, a new bright idea, a new inspiration, something that you've got to build on. But I think October is going to be filled with that energy. Whether you're getting numerous inspirations, whether the energy around you is just one that's really, you know, ripe with all these potential new possibilities, but you are going to really be inspired in some way for the month of October. And I think it's going to be a really nice energy to be in. And I think it's going to open things up for you a lot moving forwards. Yeah. Okay. I think it's going to be It's going to be inspirational, but I think these new inspirations and new ideas and new ways of looking at things are going to bring growth for some reason. I've just got that shouted at me. It's going to bring some growth for you in some way. Because I think the summer has been really nice. It's had that lovely energy of just really just starting to bring your ideas down to earth and moving with it and just feeling the benefits of all this sunshiny, positive alignment energy that you've been working with. And then the energy sort of changes in October, not for the negative, but I think it's bringing you more inspiration, more opportunities for growth moving forwards. So in November, we've got an energy of conflict. It's not major conflicts, it's just children whacking each other with some wands there. But I think it's some conflict in an area of work, I actually think, for a huge chunk of you. For the others, it could, for the others, it could well be, again, hobbies, sports, the things that you enjoy doing, the things that make you happy, other than, relationships, just the things that are part of your day-to-day life that really bring you joy. I think there's going to be some sort of conflict there, whether that's a conflict of time, whether you're struggling to find the time to do it, whether it's going to be, do I really want to be doing this anymore? Does this fit with who I am? Is this in alignment with who I am? But some sort of conflict, where you are going to have to maybe make some choices down the line. So December, last card of the month, going in strong with the Emperor. Powerful energy, powerful leadership energy, taking charge, taking control. So your energy of December is going to be really a strong one. You are taking control of things. Maybe it is that you're deciding to take control of whatever this conflicting energy was in November, but I think you're going to start the new year off with a bit of a bang, that you're going to really lead from the front and start making changes in some way, but changes that you are in control of, that are your decision. And I think this maybe harks back to that Ace of Swords, that this inspiration and growth moments that you're having, feelings of clarity that are then going to spark you to take control of a situation and really just make decisions, really strong, powerful decisions, because that's just the energy that you're in for the month of December. Looking back up here to this 10 of Wands, of you having a lot to carry, a heavy load. I think you're going to have a lot going on this year, but it's all positive stuff. I think it's all growth moments, and it's all stuff that's going to bring you the rewards by certainly September, but it's going to really everything that happens through this year is going to take you to this point in December with the Emperor, where you're going to move onwards in some way and start taking control. And I think there's going to be another new beginning for you. Obviously, the start of January is a new beginning, but I do think that there's some shift going to happen at the end of the year, and that it's going to bring more balance into your life, and it's going to be what you deserve. You're going to get what you deserve in a really positive way. The Justice card has got that single sword as well. So I think, it's that finding clarity. It's that seeing things as they are, finding inspiration to help you bring about some balance in your life in some area. But the Emperor's certainly going to help you with that. So Libra, I will leave it at that. I've waffled on for far too long. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a really great day. Have a really great week. Have a fantastic year. I would love to know what your thoughts are on the reading. Thumbs up, subscribe would be lovely. I'd love to have you part of my little community that I'm trying to grow. And also a comment. Let me know if this fits with what's going on with you at the moment. In the